50K from a show, trying to show the ropes before they from a...
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Ward taken right to the air. He's got a screen to the running back. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Catch is made by the rookie from WVU. They get 22 out of that play. And the Titans have a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down from the 42.
Here we go, set. 60 by 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Panther 11, Panther 11, Buffalo 18.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Got it, ready?
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We're working a couple yards past the line. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Third down, Mixon gets it. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up fourth down. Goes to the hurry up here. Stroud gonna go on fourth down. He finds him beyond the marker. 40. And he is down to the 30-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and 10, around to Mixon. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go. 18. Hey, south. Split.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Titans will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Ready.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Headed out right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat.
Ward in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So first down from the 41.
Hot 70. 60.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Christian Harris on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Cougar 19. Packer 60. Ready.
Ward off the play fake. He finds Chigga Conquo for the grab. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he gets him around 6 there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. 1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
Got it. Ready.
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
11. 10 through 11. Go.
There's a dive up the middle. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cut 19, cut 19.
Ward now on third down. Cut out left. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? Cook 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Here's the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
60. Let's go now. Wrap up 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, and 19 Texas.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He fires one deep down the left sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Titans are going to take over after the interception. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
18.
First and 10 here. Ward hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Titans have a first.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Go.
They'll run here on first down. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
10 through 11. Come on. Hey.
Third and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
19.
From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, so it'll be 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Okay, break.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick.
The running back gets it on the draw. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready up.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go. Stop.
Throwing off the play fake. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Titans will turn to their kicker, Joey Sly, here on 4th down, looking for this field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Sly's kick is up and good. And they come away with some points on that series.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw by Stroud. He rolls to his right. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud off of play action. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side, and we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Has a man downfield. It's Collins. It's a race down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 1-score game before halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Crack all 80. Mustang 19. Ready?
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Cougar 19. 79. 18. Pioneer.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
From the gun, it's Ward. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays where they just kind of ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Buffalo 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has it downfield working the left. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down throw here for Ward. Setting up the running back screen. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Texans 7. Joey Slide to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. No to return this.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So 1st down from the 41.
And the Texans 1st down.
18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. Lays out, what a catch! It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st down, Stroud. Sends this to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down, so back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Pass caught by Tank Dell. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
All right.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
It's his running back. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st down, Texans.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Run is caught. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans make it 17 all.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, you got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon 60.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw in a double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him out to pick up the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Ward off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Titans have a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Dragon 60.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready? 68.
Ward in the pistol. Short pass brought in. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. But still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Go, Street. Viking 18. Let go.
They'll run here, ETN. And This defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Warriors 70. Ready? 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
All right.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. This connects with Higgins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A gift to Mixon up the middle. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Mixon, a 1st down and more. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Titans 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
Houston.
Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinals, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
From the gun, it's Ward. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Come on.
Defense showing blitz here. Ward. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Again, Ward going to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sends him back behind the sticks.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First down throw here for Ward. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
Yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Texans' 18-yard line.
19 tight. Ready.
To the air with Ward. He goes back to him yet again. Complete.
14 yards.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
31. Titans 24. Joey Slide.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Noel to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right. 18.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They get 19 on that pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
18.
He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now.
Ready?
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Go.
Setting up to pass. Throw left side, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Ready? Ready?
Here he is to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's not loose. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Houston calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Try getting it to Nico Collins. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Man in motion, headed right. Throwing now. He's got it. Complete to Collins. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. Pretty easy kick here, Brock. Just 22 yards. And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say goodbye from Nashville.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen,